Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm the mechanic. You're watching Test Driver RC. Today, we're busting out the XMAXX. And I didn't really think I was going to end up putting this thing on the shelf, but honestly, I don't have enough room up here, so I had to get a whole new workspace. And the only tools I think I'm going to need is this right here, the little bearing kit. And when I say little, yeah, the biggest bearings I've ever used on an RC car. So we're going to be doing a lot of this together, guys, because I haven't done a full evaluation of what all the damage is to this thing is. I just assume so far it's the bearings because of that little ring that's hanging out right there. That's the only thing that I can see that's broken without taking it apart. But let's take it apart. All right, so this is my only Traxxas vehicle that I have. I did have an E-Revo, but I traded it for a broken Creighton Success. That's going to be in the next video. I'll explain later. But this right here is their own proprietary system for taking off their wheel. Some just strange star-shaped hex thing going on. Oh, Traxxas. Well, 17 works just fine. So let's get a 17 on there. Alright, now that we got that loosened up, take that thing off, and this wheel should just come right off, right? Right. What do we got here? Let's see. Oh yeah, this looks interesting. So we have some little, I gotta call it a C-clip kind of thing that's going on over that. Let me put the phone down. There we go. Got that thing off. Now we should be able to unscrew this guy right here, or maybe just pull it right off. Okay, so that comes right off. We have the inner bearing. All right, I know myself a little bit too well, and I have a gut feeling that I'm gonna lose a part like in this crack or something like that, so I need a parts tray. It's a smart practice either way. I gotta take this bolt off right here, which is going to allow the pin to slide through. You guys probably can't see it because of my amazing lighting that I have going on, but let me take that thing out. All right, that's a little better. So I'm taking out just the set screw right here, and this just holds in that large pin that holds in that knuckle. So once we get, I'm going to use that same Allen to just slot it into that little hole, put pressure on it. Okay, that lighting is just a little much. Alright, so you can take this pin out right here. God damn it! Okay, so I just pulled the pin out enough to get the knuckle to drop, and that gives me just enough clearance to pull out this guy right here. And as you could tell, yeah, that's what's left of that bearing. Not bad. Alright, so a few things that I figured out, worth noting. So, once I pulled off the bearing on this guy, I noticed that it's what holds in the pin for the CVD shaft. So that bearing does two jobs. That's why it broke. The other thing I figured out was there's two different size bearings for the inner and outer. This is the outer bearing, this is the inner bearing. Two completely different sizes. That's a $10 bearing, man. Good lord, Traxxas. Wait, where'd it go? Alright, threw on the new inner bearing. That's what it's supposed to look like. Not like that. And let's get it back on the car. Throw it into that cup and throw it back onto that knuckle. Now we can get this outer bearing, toss that in here. Come on. You guys like my camera work? That. Perfect fit. Alright. I think that's the entire repair. Let's put it back together now. Alright, so we can line this back up. Come on. Even though the scale of this car is, quite large, the repair was just too easy. I don't I didn't see really any challenge in it. I mean, Traxxas has their weird way of doing things, right? Which, yeah, okay, it's Traxxas. Ah, okay, case in point. They have little things, little knickknacks that they do, just different, you know? This is one of them. Alright, got that thing back on. There we go. And like I was saying, they do things different, but the repair wasn't hard, you know? I think the most difficult part of this thing was doing everything one-handed, you know? Just holding the camera. I really gotta get me one of those weird Traxxas hex things. But, looks like we're done, guys. That was easy. That's all. That's all. This is ready to go back out. Can't believe that that was it. That was an easy repair. It was quick, just the inner bearing, and nice is I have a spare now. So, in case this happens again, we're ready for it. Well, guys, can't wait till Test Driver takes this thing out for another run, and we'll find a better location this time. Maybe a few jumps. Till next week. See ya.